The concept of Jesus wanting individuals to be wealthy is often met with skepticism and misguided interpretations. Many people view wealth as being in direct conflict with the teachings of Jesus, who preached about the importance of humility, compassion, and simplicity. However, a closer examination of the Bible reveals that Jesus' teachings on wealth are more nuanced and multifaceted than initially meets the eye. In the book of John, Jesus states, "I came that they may have life and have it abundantly," John 10:10. This verse suggests that Jesus' primary concern is not for individuals to live in poverty or scarcity, but rather to experience a life of abundance and prosperity. This abundance is not limited to material wealth, but encompasses spiritual, emotional, and relational wealth as well. Jesus' teachings emphasize the importance of living a life that is rich in purpose, meaning, and fulfillment, which can be achieved through a combination of faith, hard work, and wise stewardship of resources. One of the most significant obstacles to understanding Jesus' teachings on wealth is a misconception that wealth is inherently evil or sinful. This notion is often based on verses such as 1 Timothy 6:10, which states, "For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil." However, a closer reading of this verse reveals that it is not the money itself that is the problem, but rather the love of money. Jesus teaches that it is possible to have wealth without being controlled by it, and that true freedom and joy come from living a life that is surrendered to God's will. In fact, the Bible is filled with examples of wealthy individuals who use their resources to advance God's kingdom and care for the poor. Abraham, for example, was a wealthy man who was blessed by God for his faithfulness and generosity, Genesis 13:2-24-35. Similarly, the Bible commends the wealthy woman who anointed Jesus with expensive perfume, citing her act as a beautiful expression of devotion and worship, Mark 14:3-9. These examples demonstrate that wealth can be a tool for good, and that Jesus' teachings on wealth are not about condemning it outright, but about using it responsibly and selflessly. Another crucial aspect of Jesus' teachings on wealth is the concept of stewardship. In the parable of the talents, Jesus teaches that individuals are entrusted with resources and abilities, and that they will be held accountable for how they use them, Matthew 25:14-30. This parable emphasizes the importance of being faithful and responsible with the resources that God has given us, whether they be financial, spiritual, or relational. By using our resources to care for the poor, support ministries, and advance God's kingdom, we can experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment that goes beyond mere material wealth. Ultimately, Jesus wants individuals to experience true wealth, which goes far beyond material prosperity. He desires for people to live a life that is rich in faith, hope, and love, and to use their resources to make a positive impact on the world. By embracing Jesus' teachings on wealth, individuals can break free from the misconception that wealth is inherently evil, and instead, use their resources to live a life that is abundant, joyful, and surrendered to God's will. As the Apostle Paul writes, "For you know the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, that though he was rich, yet for his sake he became poor, so that he through his poverty might become rich," 2 Corinthians 8:9. Through Jesus' teachings, we can experience true wealth, which is not just about accumulating riches, but about living a life that is rich in every sense of the word.